welcome to the stream. Today we are looking at coming off the back of last week where I performed horribly. As you can see, I blew 2 XFAs, and today I pretty much blew this one as well, so that's 3, which I'm going to journal as well. So essentially, I'm just going to put this one in real quick. So I blew an account today pretty much. It's quite oh sorry, the account granted. I'll have a look at this one later. Let me have a look. So yeah, let's just have a look at the first trade, I guess. I mean, I can just do this. I believe it was the last time, yeah, the 12th. May 12th. Quite unfortunate. I'll deal with that. Anyways, yeah, I had a pretty rough last week. Down 2.4, which is a lot of the account. I have 3 accounts, 3 XFAs remaining with a daily loss limit, max loss limit of 500. So in terms of today's trading moving forward, I'm going to try and maintain a strict account risk. Okay, well, a strict $150 personal daily loss limit. That is the maximum I'm looking to risk today. Let me just change this. Okay, and in terms of the price action that we're looking at, it's pretty bearish price. If we have a look here, there's a protected high here. Price tapped into it 3 times, and this most recent time it tapped into it, it failed to break through. So we have a weak low here on the 4 hour. Okay, so we've got a weak low on the 4 hour. If I just show you, yeah, tapped into it 1, 2, 3 times, failed to break through. So we have a weak low. Price might be attracted to, most likely might be attracted to this point here. If we look on the lower time frame, let's just have a look. I'm just going to inspect what's going on here. As you can see, price even here failed to take this low. This leg here that pushed off from this swing high failed to take this or move past this low. So we've got a weak low that price is going to be attracted to up here. So I'm looking to take a long. I've got some little buys at this 3 minute demand POI. I'm just going to try and take more protected structure setups at 15 minute protected structure setup. So I'm looking for a long here. Looking for a long, maybe 15-point stop, something like that, and I'll just take it to something tight like that. Is the trade for today. I would say I'm pretty happy. It's a 15-minute internal counter trend trade. 15-minute internal counter trend trade with the weak highest confluence and the double bottom with the inducement. So there'll be a bottom here with inducement in the middle, and the weak high. So I'm pretty happy to take this. I'm going to keep it tight. I don't want to risk. I don't want to try and aim for something massive. In the past, I keep on losing, and I'm just trying to do some small hits, so that is the goal for today. Also with last week's debacle with the trade, my XFA that got closed out, I am waiting for a response from TopStep. It says that usually they reply in 1 day, but I'm assuming because it was over the weekend, they weren't able to reply. So I've just followed up. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, the problem was that it wasn't able to. My trade on my XFA didn't execute a stop loss, and then it just closed me out. We can also see that in my other video if you just wanted to have a look. We'll watch some slow markets with the code anyways a bit later, but yeah, as you can see in the last last stream, no clue what's going on here. Yep, this one here, price completely spiked up, yeah, right there. As you can see, I was reviewing my risk settings, everything was already saved. And then price just wicked. I think it opened up at the 10:30. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I knew it was 10:30, but Yeah, it wicked up, but I thought my risk parameters would have taken effect at 1.8k stop loss, but it seemed to have not do it, and so I'm not too sure what's happened. And so as you can see, I was kind of wigging out. I was like, yeah, what's happening here? And I had to double check the things, and then it broke.
Wait. Oh my god. Wait, you just put me in unrealized profit.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm waiting for Top Step to get back to me on that one. So I've got this chat open, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, for the time being, that is a trade for today. I'll let this one sit on the side whilst we wait for the trade to play out. I'll keep this one here for you guys, chat. In the meantime, we can just listen to some music. Let me just zoom out a smidgen. It's a bit tight. How's that look? A bit better? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna take a risk entry here. We'll see how it fares out, and in the meantime, I will maybe watch some slow markets with Dakota from Topstep.
Behind them, and they are able to do these things and talk about it, talk about stop loss, demonstrate placing trades.
Okay,
That's what it's there for.
that's what we're up to. Good luck, chat. I will mute, and we'll just see how this trade plays out. I'll be watching. I'll be here.
I'm not
I'll be here.
like, yeah, I'm gonna go and get funded in this combine. No, I can't. There,
And yeah, that's pretty much what we're waiting for.
yeah, it's very rare when I take a trade before slow markets. It is. But I really like this trade. I backed it by $3,000, and I took a $3,000 loss. And I still like this trade, so I placed it in the combine so I could talk about it tonight, and I could demonstrate it, and I could show traders this. And I even posted about it. Look, I posted about it. Let's see. We could see. I could show you the timestamp. Look. See, I said let's see how NQ plays overnight. Looking for some fear, and I took it. That's right when I took it. So, I mean, do the math. You could see when I placed this trade, and this was right. Yeah, I got into my. Oh, I almost thought I could draw on this. Yeah. So pure. That's demonstration. I'm not one that will place a trade and only talk about it after the fact. I was hoping to demonstrate it because this is my first my true slow markets trade I've had in a while. I want to get back to trading overnights. Like that's usually my bread and butter, and where I've found a lot of success is placing trades like this and just letting them play overnight. This is a 3-to-1. 3-to-1. You can see where I'm risking 30 points to make 90. And so, yeah, let's make sure. Yeah, risking 30 points to make 90. Let's just say 90 for this example. And so what do I need to have a positive EV for win percentage? Chat's a lot better at math than I am. Tell me, well, what does my risk reward need to be? What's my risk reward need to be to have a positive EV on a trade like this? 3-to-1, right? Let's see if chat could get it. 3-to-1. What is that? Yeah, the 5-to-1. The risk reward. What's my risk reward's 3-to-1? What's my win percentage? What's my win percentage? There, my win percentage. You don't have to have a high a 1-to-1 win percentage. Having a 50% win percentage on the trades like this would be amazing. That's amazing money. Yeah, over right around 30%. Nope, you do not need 73%. About just over 30% for a win percentage will have a positive expectancy trading setups like this. This is where you guys see where I have a higher, a lower win percentage, basically. I honestly never understood this to that risk reward aspect. What if you see the market switch while you're in it? That's where it's different, right? I like to let my trades play out. I have this set up, and I'm going to let this trade play out. And so it's either going to be a 30-point win or a 90-point win or a 30-point loss. And when I'm sleeping, I can't manage my trade, right? This is going to be a winner or a loser. It's going to be 30-point loss, 90-point win. And now if what you're talking about, Doom, if you're actively managing this trade, maybe you move your stop loss, you move your take profit, you close out of one contract, you add to it, you manage it, you flatten, then that's going to change everything, right? The static statistics, what do they call it? Man, it's Sunday night, chat. I'm my brain's not thinking. Um, Chat knows. Chat knows what. Someone in chat knows what I'm trying to say. Where's Coach Robert when you need him? Coach Robert knows exactly. But let's see. Maybe chat will help me out here. Bust out the frozen peas. It's a probability game, right? If you keep I need to get Coach Robert on here with me. Boomer, yeah. Risk reward is one thing. Win percentage is another. You can't have one without the other, right? So we go to this. We have the average win versus average loss. This is the risk reward. You have the trade win percentage. This is the, how often you win, right? How many times you win, the percentage. And so you can't have one without the other. They are not independent, right? Based off success, they come to factor in your positive expectancy or profit factor. And that's what determines whether you're profitable or not. And so the way I'm trying to say that is, if you're always managing and adjusting your stop loss, your take profit, closing it, it's going to be much harder to understand this is a 3-to-1 risk reward. But is it really? If you're managing it, like if I decide to, this is taking forever, I'm just going to move my take profit here, I close it out. Then it's not a true 3-to-1 risk reward. It started out as a 3-to-1 risk reward, but then you adjusted it and then you changed it and you managed it and it became like right now, if I close it off now, it wasn't a 3-to-1 risk reward. This is now, if I close it, this closed position, it now became a upside down. It became a 1-to-3 risk reward where for every dollar I made on this, I was risking 3. It becomes upside down. So that's the exact opposite. You now need an 80% win rate to be profitable on that one. Trader X, why not take what the market gives you? Well, this is what I'm looking for the market to give me based off technical analysis, right? I went through, I reviewed this on a technical standpoint on the higher time frame, and I'm expecting this market to come down and test this range. Whether this range will be tested, tonight during the London session or tomorrow morning, I don't know. That's what trading is, right? You understand your risk reward, you understand your probabilities, you put risk capital into the market. For this example, 30 points. For my live account, 3,000. I'm down $3,000 on this setup, and I got in early. Now with the power of hindsight, it was too early. I would have loved to get in, and you just never know, right? Close it and go to gold. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not going to close this because this is an overnight trade. This is the first. This is the first overnight trade for months. It's been a while since this is a pure overnight trade. I am not going to touch this trade at all. This is a pure overnight trade. Let's go take a look at gold. And gold's selling off. Ooh, man. Let's take a look at gold's just selling off. Where can we go on gold? We're almost there, right? I'm immediately looking at some areas of support. Can we come down to these 33.10? Can we see that big round number 3,300 tested? Sure. 3,300 is a nice big round number. I mean, zooming out a little bit, this is an hourly chart. I mean, look how many levels of support and resistance around here. Lots of levels of support. So I still think gold could still come down to, I mean, we have a little bit more way. We did get down to 318. And so there's a lot of levels of support. All these bubbles. When I was using the Ninja Trader platform, I always used to do all these bubbles, and that helped me identify support resistance. So, I mean, do we buy it when it gets down here? Maybe. This is an hourly chart. It's quite the sell-off. Ever since we did break through this level of, 3360s, it's just straight down. There's no reason right now I see to buy this. And then, heck, I mean, is there a chance that we come down and test 3340s? Right. Looking at these different levels, just going through and trying to identify levels here. Trying to get back to the basics, chat. I need to get back to the basics, that's for sure. Getting back to the basics. Looking at those levels, when we could zoom out and say, hey, maybe we come down and test these 3280s, these 3,300 is a round number. More room to the downside in gold. Let's zoom into a 5-minute. Let's just see what is gold doing on the 5-minute chart. I mean, nice solid downtrend, right? Down and to the right. This was June 6th. Everyone knows I took that nice short gold on Friday. It worked out pretty well. And then tonight, it looks like it's just follow through from Friday as well. We broke through, and I think for gold, for me, it's just patience. Let's wait to see what gold does. What's going on in gold? Let's go back to the Nasdaq. Go back to this 5-minute chart. Still looking good. Let's get to some questions. And if there is any hashtag slow markets, I don't mind sharing them. Hashtag slow markets. And let's get some music on. I don't even have my speakers going. Too freaking early on this trade, chat. So frustrating sometimes. Let's see. Let's get the music. Let me know if the music's too loud. When is this trade being validated? When it hits my stop loss. If it hits my stop loss, it's invalidated. Now, there's even, before I go to bed, I like to manage my trade sometimes for the risk aspect. I don't like touching my take profit, but I could even make an argument to just move my stop loss down there now. I've cut 1/3 of my risk. So I'm going to do that. I'm moving my stop loss to that pivot right there. Yamil says, I'm buying NQ hourly overall bullish. Myra, what did I decide? Why did I decide for this in overnight? I reviewed it. At the beginning of class. I talked about this higher time frame and how we keep rejecting these 800s. And then we came back and tested this support, and I'm looking for us to rotate back down here. And then obviously, I did talk about the riots over the weekend and the uncertainty, and then the Trump and Elon Musk drama. I'm like, maybe this is just continued catalyst, especially the riots over this weekend. I'm kind of surprised the market's not down, 0.5%. I was thinking that this market could already be down 0.5%, maybe even a little bit more, because of the craziness that's going on in California. But I mean, that's why we'll see. Like I said, we could think one thing and the market could do another. I've been, this past few months, I have been relearning why I should keep my perma bull mindset. I know, Standard. When is the markets logically reacted to the news? I don't know. It's insanity. My opinions have crushed me in this day trading. In this day trading lately. In the past few years. No, it's buy the dip. Buy the dip. If everybody knows, if you've been watching me since last year, you know. Look, I even have this on my. This is ironic, chat. I have this on my desk, right? Look, I have that. Buy the dip. Buy the freaking dip. I'm permeable at heart, but this year past few months have not been good because I have not been buying the dip. I need to get back at doing that. Perma-bull, not bowl. You want to be a permanent bull avia during a correction phase? I don't watch Bookmap. Ooh, you know what I am excited for though, chat? I'm excited to be going to the Chicago. Doing Chicago. Oh, man, that's coming up. It's already June. It's June 8th. I know, Claude. I've been a contrarian lately. That's why, and I'm going to be honest. I reviewed over the weekend, and I think that this stupid trade is part of it. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to short this market, but everything that I've been noticing based off just like, I'm thinking this, and maybe it's part of February and March and April. I'm just like, this short looks good. And then, yeah, there's been a couple times I went long this past few months, and it's paid well. And I think it's just shorter scalps. I think I'm gonna kind of slow down and scalp a lot more. So shorter scalps, maybe some slow market trades like this. Do you ever use line chart? I don't. Yeah, bad news has been good news. Is that what they say? Bad news, good news. It's just been buying opportunities. Aaron, correct. Yes. Yes. A perma-bull means over a period of the longer term view, I do believe that equities go up and to the right. And so I don't think I've ever been fully hedged against equities. I've sold cover calls, right? I sell cover calls. I've sold cash secured puts, but I've never been overall bearish to equities for very long. And I'm usually the same with this day trading. Now remember, chat, I've started day trading. This day trading journey in the futures, I started just a year and a half ago. I've only been day trading for a year and a half. Last year, I made $500,000. This year, I'm down 60,000, 67,000. So, day trading is a whole different beast. But I tell you what, I'm going to figure this out before the end of the year and get back on track. I will. seen a lot of great traders here. I'm not finished, chat. Oh, I'm not finished. I told traders last year. I said, I know as a perma, I was letting the perma bull, and yeah, that's where it screwed me up. Last year I was a perma bull. Most 90% of my trades were longs, and it played it really well. This year it's been more trades have been short. Glad to see the 100-tick chart's gone. Well, we're looking at this 5-minute chart right now. Should we pull up? Should we do this? Should we look at the 30-second chart? Will that drive traders crazy? Or a minute chart? Oh, just too freaking early on my entry. That's okay. Spilt milk, right? Spilt milk. It's hard. I do care about this account so much. Well, the 1 second chart. I don't know about the 1 second. I'll do the 100 tick during the New York session. What did I see in my original live entry? I mean, look how beautiful this setup was. Here, I'm going to switch it so that it's clean. This was the setup. Right there on the 5-minute chart. Right there. That was the setup. Like, boom, enter. Give that to me. Give it to me. And then stop loss and my take profit was down here at these lower, obviously, same. So that's why I was liking this. So unfortunately, now we went up, hit my stop, straight back down. You can't make that up. You can't. Yeah, I did well in April. April was one of my best months of the year. I think I was up 25,000 in April. Let me see. I'll tell chat. One second. Yeah, I think I was up $25,000 in April. Somewhere right there. But the rest have been crap. Big orders coming through. Look at this. What's up with these? Are those ghost orders? Chat. 200 at 61. 100 at 759. Is what real money? Someone's asking. Is that real money or not? You can't make stop loss is a better entry. You can't make that up. Is that real money or in combine? Why not options trading? Yeah, I'm an options trader.
was good chat. I'm buying in here. I'm going to buy in here. Setting my order here. Okay, so 150. Yep. Let me just put my camera on chat. Hello. Alright, chat. What do we have here? We have a. Look, honestly, I didn't wait for confirmation, which might have been my mistake, but realistically speaking, we have a lower time frame. We have a 3 minute point of interest here, which was swept into, and we have some price action here that is showing us. I mean, I guess this is what we're waiting for, but man, honestly, now I look at that, maybe I should have just waited a bit for it to come down a little bit more. So I should have waited for a double bottom, realistically, something like that. Something like an entry there. Oh well. I will maintain what I entered there. Let's have a look at what the 15 minutes saying to us. See if there's a strong rejection. I mean, in this case, there's a 15-minute double bottom on this internal protected low. It's a bit messy there, but 15 minutes internal protected low, double bottom with inducement. I had entered after the 3 minute sort of rejection candle there, this white one, but perhaps I should have waited a bit longer, which might be my mistake. Let's see what Coach Dakota is saying. Oh, I guess he's not on. Oh, here he is.
Market, and they found some success. Why not take profits? Because that's not where my take profit is. My take profit on this trade is these 670s. And I'm going to let this play out overnight.
I'm curious though. Isn't his take profit so outside of his combine parameters? Oh well.
50K combine max contracts equals 5 micros or 5 minis. Check. I trade the 150K combines. I would check with the team. I've reached out to support since Friday. No reply. Is there anything you can do to help? Tomorrow's Monday. See if you get a reply tomorrow. I do the same day. Nothing I can do. Can you take this trade in live? Consistent trader, can you take this trade on live? Yeah, I could. I did. I tried. I got stopped out in my live account. I tried to take this trade earlier in my live, right here, right at these 750s, and it went straight up, hit my stopped, and now we're right back down. So I did take this trade on my live, and it didn't work out. $60 to 65% accurate on that, coach. That's great. That's really good, actually. Anything above 50% is good, as long as you could get 1-to-1 or better. Dakota is a brand in Top Step. What do you mean, Monica? Did you made your 1 million? No, nope. I'm not at $1 million yet. I'm at about a half a million, and I'm a year and a half in. I'm a year and a half in, and I'm at $1/2 million. But it's not done. I'm only started. I'm just getting started, chat. So many good things to come here at Top Step. We are coming to the end of class. I forgot it is Sunday night. It's a 1-hour class. I'm already 10 minutes past, just for you, just for the chat. I am 10 minutes past, and yeah, feel free. Follow this trade in terms of for educational purposes only. Kind of understand what I was looking at. Maybe why I had my stop loss there, why is my take profit there. Looking at the very basic technicals, it's sad that I got stopped out in my live account. I hit my $3,000 daily loss limit in my live account trying to take the same trade. Like I said, I was taking this trade a little too early. I was looking for this market to sell off like this. Unfortunately, it ran up straight to my stop loss, stopped me out in my live account, and now we are getting the movement I was waiting for. It's the common stop loss was a better entry. If what's that other one? Stop loss is a better entry. I was not wrong. I was only early. All those fun analogies that sometimes come back and bite us in the butt. But we'll see how this one plays out. I'll give everybody an update tomorrow morning. If not, tomorrow night. So take care. Enjoy, and remember, tomorrow is always a new day. I'm excited for the trader meetup. I'll be posting more about it. I'll talk more about it. The closer it gets, the more little teasing that I will be posting on social media, and the more we'll talk about it. I have Coach Jay on tomorrow night, so Coach Jay and I'm sure we'll talk about it, talk about what we're doing, preparing for it, and a little bit about what we're doing. So take care, everybody. See ya.